Hi everyone, I am really thrilled to share with all of you today a little bit about my culture. Today I will be talking about the majestic sounds of Malaysia. And what I mean by that is the traditional music and musical instruments from Malaysia. Before we get started, I want to introduce myself. Apa khabar? Which means how are you in Malay? My name is Athena Ng and I am from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Let's look at where Malaysia is on the map. Malaysia is a country, it's a really tiny country located in Southeast Asia where we have 13 states and it is separated by the South China Sea into two similar sized regions. So if you take a look at the image on your right, there's two highlighted areas. The one on the left is Peninsula Malaysia and the one on the right is East Malaysia. Our capital city is called Kuala Lumpur. Right on the bottom left of Peninsula Malaysia, you can see right there. That is also where I am from. And we have over 30 million people in our country. And as you can see, some of our neighbors are Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia. Malaysia is a country with rich artistic heritage. And our multicultural and multiracial heritage is most prominently exhibited in its diverse musical forms. So, today, I want to share with all of you a little bit about the Malay musical instrument. And at the end of this video, we will be doing an activity together where you will be able to experience the sounds of Malaysia. Let's first talk about where our music came from. There are two huge influential sources. First, as you can see on the map, the Straits of Malacca on the west of the map of Peninsula Malaysia was once a major shipping lane and window for incoming elements from all over the world. The straits provided calm refuge for ships for several months during the monsoon season. And what that did is that it brought the locals into intimate contact with passing traders. For example, the Arabs brought Islam into Malaysia, the Indians brought Hinduism into Malaysia, and what that came with is also music and art. The second huge influence that I want to touch upon is the influence from our neighboring countries. Remember how I told all of you that our neighbors are Thailand, Indonesia, and Singapore? Well, two of our huge musical influences comes from Thailand and Indonesia. It comes from the diplomatic relationship between the Malays and the Thais, and also the immigration of Indonesians into Malaysia. A perfect example of that is if you can look at the image that is showing right now, the shadow puppet. That is a form of entertainment in Malaysia and has huge influence from Thai and Indonesia. All right. And it's also, I think it's so important to also talk a little bit about perhaps there was some music that could have been developed in our region itself, within Malaysia, by the early Malay settlers or the indigenous people in Malaysia. Today, although a lot of music originate from outside our country, many have been adapted, changed, and developed according to our local culture. Let's take a look at the traditional Malay music. Malay traditional music is often performed for entertainment purposes, ritualistic functions, royal ceremonies, and celebrations of life cycle like weddings or funerals. During these occasions, music is often accompanied by dance performance as well. Those are the special occasions. But what about on a daily basis? Many Malays continue to use music to tell stories. Remember how I showed all of y'all the image of the shadow puppet theater? That's one way that we share and talk about our stories. Now let's look at three very important Malay traditional musical instruments. First, we have the gamelan. The gamelan is one of my favorite sounds in the world. The gamelan is originally from Indonesia and is a traditional music ensemble consisting of 7 instruments. What you're looking at right now is called the bonang. At the end of our video, we'll be doing an activity together where you will be able to hear the majestic sounds of the gamelan. It's performed like an orchestra. Second, we have arguably the most popular Malay traditional instrument called the kompang. The kompang is a sound of celebration widely used during weddings and also National Day parades. We also have the seruling. The seruling is a bamboo flute. There's a lot of debates around whether the seruling was the first Malaysian instrument, as it was commonly used by the indigenous tribes in Malaysia. Now let's engage in a mindfulness activity together. I think of music as a universal language. I think of music as very healing, and so I thought we could engage in a 3-minute mindfulness activity using the majestic and healing sounds of the gamelan. If you feel comfortable and whenever you're ready, close your eyes. Go ahead and find a comfortable position to relax in for the next few minutes. Place your feet on the ground and hands on your lap, or what makes you feel most comfortable. You may close your eyes if you would like, or settle into a soft gaze. Relax your face, drop your shoulders, and sink into the moment. Sink into your body. Now, begin by bringing awareness to your breath. Take a deep breath slowly in through your nose and out through your mouth. Each time you inhale, feel the cool air coming into your body and nurturing it. And as you exhale, feel the warm air leaving your body, releasing any tension you may be feeling right now. Breathe in relaxation and breathe out tension. Allow your awareness to focus on any thoughts, feelings, or sensations. Allow yourself to tune into what's here in the moment. There may be difficult things that arise or pleasant things that arise, but the practice is just to be aware of what is here right now. Notice that some of these feelings have been with you since you were born. Notice any thoughts you are having without any judgment, and let these thoughts go by. Hear the sound of the gamelan and acknowledge that you are in a safe space right now. Bring your attention back to your breath and fully feel this present moment. Inhale and exhale. Now when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and bring your attention back to this space. I hope you enjoyed this video. And thank you for coming on this journey with me to experience the sounds of Malaysia. I hope you have a wonderful day, friends.